Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Route X Lap Attack. Now I told you guys to comment if you did not want me to test this car. Nobody said anything about it, so I will be testing the Vision version of the Mini Cooper, or the Mini Clubman, whatever you want to call it. I prefer Cooper because, it's just the original name. Clubman sounds like the name of a car where you have at least 6 doors, like a stretched limo. There wasn't a whole lot to do to modify this. All I had to do was get rid of as much downforce as possible, and the transmission is set to 186. So we're not going to have the best lap time, but let's see how fast we can get up there. Still can't believe this thing cost me 1,000,000 credits. Anyways, I actually unlocked this track in Gran Turismo 7. I'm getting a good variety of cars, but I still need to get more money to fully modify some of them before I can start doing, or I should say reboot the Route X Lap Attack series in that game. I'm pretty happy with what I got so far. As I said in one of the earlier episodes, I've got some Corvettes, Mustangs, Camaros. When you first start off though, when you go to the cafe and you do all these races, some of the cars that you get for free aren't exactly the best. I mean, you do get some pretty cool cars, like the 1965 Mini Cooper, and I guess if you're into Hondas, those too. But you get some of the terrible cars, like the 500. And here's another car that I guess some people like, but I don't, the Beetle. I don't have anything against the Beetle itself, it's just its lack of performance. You start off with like 33 horsepower. I don't want to go through all that. I should have some more videos out soon, not just from that game, but also a few more videos in general. I caught a couple of CSX freights in Hopewell. I'm thinking of showing off one of them. An unusually short train when you consider that it is powered by 2 Gevos. But I think you'll find the consist itself quite interesting. That's the thing I like about the Trenton sub. You go out there in CSX, you know they have a variety of manifests, and just seeing all the different types of cars. Sometimes if you're lucky you can even catch fallen flags from like railroads that have been gone since the 90s or 80s, or sometimes more recent, like the Pan American Railway, where CSX finally got approval to have Pan Am merge with them, and now CSX is dominating stuff in Connecticut. Good for them. Too bad they couldn't purchase Conrail. Norfolk Southern stepped in and they're like, "Niet, we want the part of this too." That's how the Conrail split of '99 occurred. Norfolk Southern got jealous. On the plus side, getting a chance to see some of their heritage units close to home is quite a good opportunity. Granted, they don't always run through New Jersey, but there is another spot. Well, I was going to say Bethlehem, but sometimes you go west from there, like Allentown or Albertus or any part of the Reading line. Pretty good stuff over there as well. 2102 was another engine I enjoyed seeing. That was on the Reading and Northern. Really nice engine. I also got to see Ethan's trains again, as well as a few other friends. Thinking of seeing that engine again in September. Catch 270 and 275 on one of the autumn leaf trains of October. Then I'll catch one of 425's very last operations before going down for its 1472-day boiler inspection. I had a feeling something like that was going to happen soon. I mean, not this year, but like maybe next year or the following year. But last operation is in November. I believe the 6th and the 7th. I just realized I said I was going to talk about my videos, and then I go ranting on about what I'm going to film. My one video that I'm really looking forward to doing, the definitive edition to Engines of SEPTA 1. I finished writing a script. I just gotta get some pictures. I might reuse some of them that I used in the original version. I definitely know I'm gonna redo the original Dr. Phil thing. But I'm gonna see if I can edit his face into a video where you actually do show the Panzers. Just have him smiling at you and he's like, "Hey, I'm ready to murder you." Something else I also realized, this map, or this track, a long time ago I said that I thought this was in Hawaii because of those satellites, and it reminds me of one of those escapes pictures that you can find in this game. But as it turns out, this is actually in California, as is some of the other tracks in the United States. When you go on Gran Turismo 7 and you want to choose a track to race on, it actually shows you the location of the track it is, real or fake, which I think is a pretty nice touch. Well, like I said, our car may not have set up the best lap time in this series, but it's still pretty nice to drive. I think 1,000,000 credits is a bit too much, but if you really want it, I'd say it's a good car. I would try and get it for free in the daily marathon, which I just finished now, as you can see. But if you're desperate, hey, I ain't gonna stop you. It's your money. Do whatever you want with it. Let's see how we did in the GRX section. It was just this car and the OOF, or the Roblox racing cart. So obviously, we already know that's a lot faster. I mean, you can already see it right there. Now, the McLaren F1 that I keep talking about, almost upgraded. In fact, I think I'm ready to test that in the next episode, because I already have enough points to make the final upgrade, and it will be ready to go. After that, we're going to test out a few more cars. Concluding this series will be something special for my boss at Green Frog. I'm not going to tell you what it is because, as I said, it's a surprise. You got to find out what it is yourself, or wait until I get to that actual episode. Thanks again for watching, and goodbye.